1 Corinthians 11 and 18. And 19 it says, for there must also be heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you. So there has to be different schisms and amongst the word for those who are approved to be made manifest. Right. You have to have these TikTok scoffers not talking about nothing but their own vain opinion and lust, in order to really truly visualize who the Lord is dealing with. Right. Because who the Lord is dealing with is bringing out prophecy. Because as it says in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, it was prophesied that before Esau was destroyed, he had to be revealed. Right. It said, let no man be deceived, for that they shall not come except to come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right. So without the man of sin being revealed, that son of perdition, Esau wouldn't fall. Right. And Esau, and in order to reveal him, you got to go through prophecy, man.
Right. And send forth the prophets. You want to say something? I'll read the scripture back.
Call all Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Kakadash. The honors to the elder apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect in the same Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. Shalom to the Akwat, the unbelievers of His faith and His truth. Lord willing that you all continue to endure and be sincere in the same Spirit. And Lord willing most have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. We at it again as ChatGPT. Another question, going off the video of the unity camp, a true unity camp of GMS Dallas, GMS South Carolina, and GMS Orlando. And I just asked the question, how will Esau be revealed? Of course, we understand through scriptures, throughout the whole Bible, we understand he's being revealed through the prophets. But, let's see what ChatGPT would say. According to the Bible, Esau often used as a prophetic symbol for the nation of Edom, and spiritually interpreted by many Hebrew Israelites, especially GMS, as representing so-called white people or modern-day ruling elites, will be revealed in the last days through prophecy, actions, ultimately divine judgment. Here's how Esau will be revealed using scriptures. We're just going to read what they just gave, okay? We ain't going to do too much, get straight to the point, and just keep it moving. The first point they gave is through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai and his prophets. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 to 4, and verse 8, which, we bring out fluently. Let no man deceive you by any means, but that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth to exalt himself above all that is called God. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh Shema Shai shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Right? Being revealed is to uncover, and the spirit of his mouth is the prophets. Underneath that it says that wicked refers to Esau, Edom in a spiritual sense, revealed by the prophets, spirit of his mouth, before the return of Yahweh Shai. Right? In order for Esau to go down, he must be revealed. In order for Yahweh Shai to come, Esau must be revealed first. Everything, the Lord works in order and decency. Number 2, through his iniquities being made public. Jeremiah 49 and 10, it gave me partial, but you can go look these verses up. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Really, his mannerism, his actions, the spirit that he's dealing with, right, which we could tell if he's prideful, proudful, wicked, right, his deception. But let's see what they say underneath. It says Esau is made bare, his lies, history, secret agendas are exposed, and including slavery. You got false religion. Of course, the number one push is Christianity, global manipulation, right? Of course, and there's other things too, right? Economics, education, health. Is so many things that can expose who Esau is. Number 3, it says through the awakening of the Israelites, right? Baruch chapter 2, verse 30-31, the classic. For I knew that they would not hear me, and shall know that I am Yahweh Shema Shai, their power. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear, right? And it's going to really be the elect that's going to have a heart, a mind, and ears to hear his word, right? In the land of their captivity, they're going to remember who they are, let alone they're going to remember who Esau is, because that's part of knowing who they are. That's part of knowing why they're in this predicament, why they're in this situation. Ezekiel 37 and 10. Ezekiel 37 verse 10 and 12. The dry bones waking up is the house of Israel. Read the whole chapter. It's dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel. Getting close to the end, it's talking about the two sticks are going to be made one, right? The southern and northern kingdom, they won't be called two kingdoms, they'll be called one, right? And synonymous with when Yahushua woke Lazarus from the dead. Then it says, when the true Israelites awaken, Esau's lies are broken and his identity is challenged. That's what Ezekiel 37 is about, which lines with Revelations 11:11. We're going to stand in great boldness, starting with the men of the Lord that's teaching his word, right? That right there is already shaken, because you don't see the juju being speaking of the northern kingdom. But we'll use that for another day. This bottom joint, this can be, used for a lesson for anybody that's watching. It says that awakening causes a spiritual and social shift, revealing who the real children of Israel are and who is Esau, right? Jake in all different spectrums and level in this world are coming to the realization that they're the Israelites, or they're the Jews, right? Then you have some that's coming to the realization that, these damn Edomites gotta be the so-called Edomites. Hey, all praises, 1044. Call out Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? So this huge awakening is causing a spiritual and a social shift. Number 4 is Salaki. Number 4 is through judgment and prophecy fulfillment. Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How is his hidden things sought up? First, how can we search the mannerism, or how Esau would be in the earth, right? Or his main prophecies that point to Esau, right? End time prophecies, things he did in his past, right? We go in the scriptures, right? Obadiah 1:18, it says the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Esau for stubble, right? To be walked on, right? Esau is revealed just before judgment comes upon him, right? And that's what this moment is right now. He's being revealed before he gets that butt whipping. It says his identity, crimes, and role in the end times are exposed before his downfall. And how is that? By the prophets. Matthew 22 is a very key point. Why are you brothers on the corner, man? You look like fools. Man, we look like fools for the Lord. But before Yahushua come, Esau has to be revealed. If the men of the Lord keeping their mouth closed, how are the children of Israel going to know who they are? Hey, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Moshai. Number 5, it says through his own pride and actions. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4 and 5 and 16. Read all 3 of those verses in the KJV NLT. It's automatically Esau. It says the soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, right? The soul that's in Esau is not righteous. Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, thou that filled with shame for glory, right? It's another one. This is the other one. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21 to 22. I'm going to read it in NLT. It says, are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of Yahweh's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. O beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed. Right? And the small punishment that he do get is that he's being prophesied about. He's being exposed in a spiritual sense. But the small Edomites, the 9 to 5, the everyday, the drug heads, this is not affecting them, because they don't got not one power even in their pinky, right? It's really affecting those of the elite that's putting things in order, handling things secretively, moving things in an educational, a financial, a media way, an economic way, right? A global way. This teaching, this ministry is affecting them, right? So when you go back to ChatGPT, down at the bottom it says Esau is revealed by his proud actions, war, greed, corruption, deception. The wickedness of his system, political, financial, educational, shows his true nature, right? And that financial is going to hit even more when the MOTB come, right? And that right there, that MOTB, man, Lord willing, you are of the number that don't take it, right? So Lord willing, this is edifying. The whole point was, let's just see what ChatGPT got to say about how will Esau be revealed. But the main point is that by the mouth of the Lord, which is the prophets, the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, that's going to bring forth 100 sound doctrine. The Bible itself is 100% truth. And the Lord have his men of the Lord, starting with the 144,000, which we go to Revelations 14, that has no guile. Somebody has to fit that bill where they're teaching no lie throughout the volume of the book. With that, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. With that, shalom, shalom, and Lord willing, the Most have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not the faith. Abba, Babal.